Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole, for those of you guys who don't know me, and I'm super happy you clicked on this video. So in today's video, I am going to be giving you guys a couple of tips of how you can increase your salary. So if you're interested in learning more about salary negotiation and tips to help you leverage yourself and increase your salary, this is the video for you. Give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here, and let's go ahead and get started with the video. So just a quick background, I have been able to grow my salary quite significantly from the time I graduated college and started working till where I am today. So I know a little bit of what I'm talking about, and in no way am I trying to brag, but I have also been able to help other people through these tips and see results where people have been able to get more money in their current positions or get brand new positions where they were able to significantly increase their salary. So that's a quick background just so you guys have a general idea of where I'm coming from. And without further ado, let's go ahead and start with tip number one. My very first tip for salary negotiation is going ahead and doing research. Research the market that you are in. So if you are going into accounting, do a research of what accountants in your specific market make or in that level role make. So if it's a staff accountant in Michigan, for example, what do staff accountants in Michigan make? And there's going to also be a difference between Detroit, Michigan and Flint, Michigan, right? So you need to do market research. If you're an engineer, same thing. What an engineer makes in Austin, Texas might not necessarily be the same as what an engineer makes in El Paso, Texas. So please do your research. Once you have gone ahead and done your research, then go ahead and apply this next step. This step is if you are in an initial salary negotiation, if you have just applied to a new job and you've been extended the offer. Once you have done the market research, go ahead and then ask for your salary. This is kind of a threefold step, so just bear with me, take your notes, because this really works, okay? So you have done your market research, and now you are giving what is called a counter offer. So when you're doing your counter offer, please do not ask them for like $50,000 over the salary you're trying to make, especially if you are just coming out of school and you don't have that much work experience. There are certain things that you can leverage to help make your case, but don't ask for a six-figure salary if you don't have a six-figure experience, or if your market starting salary is not six figures. If you want to do that, maybe you should get into the tech space, or you should go ahead and do content creation, right? But be reasonable with what you're asking. And with that, I do not recommend asking for a specific number. For example, if you're being offered $55,000, I would not ask for like 57,000, right? I would either give a range, or I would ask for a number that will be maybe like 59,500, you know, because then they will probably bump it up to, they will either give you 59 or they will give you 60,000. So it's kind of a trick in a sense. You're playing the game, or figure out what is your range. So if you are in between the 55 to 65,000 salary, try to find something in the middle of that you think is going to work for you and for the lifestyle you are trying to live or you are trying to afford. Another thing to take into consideration when negotiating salary is cost of living in your state, in your city, in your local area. Sorry if you guys hear any noise. My husband is gaming in the background, so he's having his fun. Another example I can give you, cost of living in Houston, Texas is not the same cost of living as New York City. So be mindful of that as well when you are doing your salary negotiation or your counter offer. A great tip that I have for you guys is to look for like a paycheck calculator. I use Paycheck City. I will leave a couple of websites below, but do a calculation of your annual salary. It gives you a prompt to put in different annual salaries, so that way you can know how much will they be taking out of your salary for taxes, and what are you going to be taking home, which is your net profit. So your gross profit is everything before taxes. Your net profit is everything after taxes. You want your net profit to be comfortable for your lifestyle, okay? Because even if they give you more money or they work with you, if you're getting a lot of taxes taken out, then you're really not doing yourself a favor. So make sure you do that calculation before going into this next step of the counter offer. With the counter offer, you are not, I repeat, you are not going to ask for it verbally. You are going to write it down in a very professional email. And if that's something that you want help with, I do have a couple of templates that I've had other people use in the past. If you want help with that, go ahead and email me and I will be more than happy to work with you. But please write a professional email. So they extended an offer to you via email in a professional document. You should be able to make a counter offer in that same way. And within your counter offer, you are going to want to do 3 things. Are you ready? Write these down. Number 1, acknowledge the offer that has been given to you and thank them for it. Number 2, go ahead and talk about how much it is that you want to make or the salary that you are proposing to them. And number 3, give specific reasons as to why. Don't be vague and don't just ask for more money without giving them clear reason as to why they should give you more money. If you are proficient in a specific software, use that in your counter offer letter so that you can leverage yourself and they will take that into consideration. So the next way that you can leverage yourself or negotiate salary is asking for more time off. You can negotiate your PTO for the most part. If you're going into a firm or a business corporation that does not have a generous time off package, which most places are adapting now, go ahead and leverage and negotiate your time off. Okay, ask for more days or try to figure out if they can give you some extra personal days or things, because at the end of the day, they are paying you for that time. So if you can leverage more time off, if they cannot give you the salary that you want, go ahead and do that. The other thing is with benefits. Make sure you ask what kind of benefits the company or the firm is offering and see how you can leverage that. If they can, you can always negotiate your benefits as well. And that's something, if you want me to talk about further down the line, I could go ahead and do that. But negotiate your benefits, okay? Another way that you can negotiate your salary if they are not willing to pay you what you want to make is your schedule. Right now, most people are doing a hybrid work model, meaning some people are working in the office as well as working from home. There are the few that are working from home and the ones who are working in the office full time. If you are being offered a position that you predominantly have to be in the office or that people don't work from home, try to negotiate that where you say, no, every Friday or every Wednesday, I would prefer to work from home. Nowadays, they're looking for talent. They will 9 times out of 10 work with you in that case, okay? Those are other ways that you can negotiate your salary if they are not willing to compensate or pay you. And one of the last ways that you can negotiate your salary is by having another offer that was given to you and you present that to the job that you want, you know? So if you want this job or this position, or even if you are already in a position but you just want them to pay you more, or give you a good salary increase, then go ahead and maybe apply for other jobs, see what happens out there. And let's say job X is giving you $10,000 more than job Y. Go ahead and use that to your benefit and say, hey, we've been talking about this and I have this other job offer pending and they're willing to meet me here. Job Y can either say, no, we're going to match that or give you a little bit more, or they're going to say, bye, it was nice working with you, see you later. At the end of the day, it will be a win-win for you. One of the final ways that you can negotiate your salary is by asking for a sign-on and or relocation bonus. So I don't know if I've mentioned this in the past, but both my husband and I have been able to negotiate sign-on bonuses, and he has been able to negotiate relocation bonuses for our previous moves. In case you're unaware, we've moved from Texas to Wisconsin and now to New York, and both of our moves we did receive relocation. So that is also something that can help you as well, because that money is given to you, and I think I'm not sure if that money is pre-tax, but that's still money that is counted as a part of your salary or benefits package. So I highly recommend especially a sign-on bonus. And my tip for sign-on bonuses, this is a mistake that I've made in the past and I've learned from it, is when asking for a sign-on bonus, please have them give you a bonus that after taxes is going to be what you want. For example, if you are asking for a $5,000 sign-on bonus, you should ask for about $6,000 to $7,000. And here's why. Your sign-on bonus is usually taxed at a certain percentage, and you want your net profit to be $5,000. So try to ask for a little bit more. 9 times out of 10, they will give it to you, or just you can be specific and say, in your counter offer, that I would like my sign-on bonus net after taxes to be $5,000 or $4,000 or $3,000, however much you want, because that's still going to count towards your salary for the entire year. So your annual salary would have that bonus tacked onto it, if you get what I'm saying. Those are the tips that I have for you. I do have these tips on my Instagram as well, and if you would like me to make more tips like this, just go ahead and leave it in the comments. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you need any further help or one-on-one help with this, go ahead and email me and I would love to work with you. So don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.